it today, just for a couple things. And if you don't have one, it's okay. It's not going to really take away. There's just some two little things I want to do with this. But grab maybe a cushion or something to sit on. We're going to be seated for a moment. And in line with what we talked about, not last week, because I was not here, but the week before, we're going to talk about the impact of small movements, right? So it might feel like we're overwhelmed in a particular area of our life, or that making any step in any direction doesn't feel right. And in those moments, it can be helpful to remember small steps can make all the big difference. And for example, in honor of Diane and Steve, if you're packing up your entire house, right, that can feel incredibly overwhelming. But if you start with like a corner of a room or a bookshelf, right, that's like a really easy example. Maybe something that feels overwhelming is the systemic racism that this country is based off of, right, and that we have been living under. And I think we've shown in the past month that these seemingly small steps that we each take in a march or a protest can have really big impacts. And even those can billow into bigger things. So with that, we're going to do some pranayama, and that's breath work, and it's controlled breath work. And the idea, it sounds kind of not hypocritical, but it sounds kind of backwards, is that you control the breath in order to get freedom. So you control the breath in order to open the mind. So you control the breath in order to open up your energetic channels. We're going to do a couple different ones, and they are going to build up heat, and it is going to serve as a warm-up. So if you feel like it's hard, then you can take a break, return to your normal breath, and then come back and join me whenever you are. So we're going to do breath of fire. If you've never done this, it's short little inhales or short little exhales, and the belly button goes towards the spine on the exhale. So the inhale naturally happens, and it sounds like this. It's a, and I don't know if you can hear that, but it's air coming out my nose, and then the breath naturally comes in. So it's quick and it's controlled. Mouth is closed. And if you're having a hard time feeling the belly button go towards the spine, you can place your hand on your belly to feel that. It's almost like a little pump of the belly towards the back body. So let's go ahead and try that. Close your eyes and then engage your energy towards the third eye. So it's kind of like looking cross-eyed to the place in between your eyebrows. Take a few natural breaths. Root down through the sitting bone, extend through the top of the head. Starting with the mouth closed or the lips slightly parted, we'll do a few rounds of this breath of fire. So join me when you're ready. And keep going. You should feel maybe condensation around your nostrils. You can part the lips as long as you keep the breath coming in and out of the nose. And then again, it should be a quick exhale, an energetic release, and the inhale will just happen naturally with a pump of the belly. You keep going. If you feel, though, that you need to take a break or get lightheaded, then return to your natural breath. for as long as you need before coming back into breath of fire. And then come to a long inhale. Hold at the top. And then exhale, let it all out. Allow your breath to return to where it was at the beginning of this class. Noticing any energy that has surfaced or been released, maybe coming in the form of tingling or an openness in the brain. So our next round of breath of fire, we're going to add the hands. And release your fingers, bring them in front of your heart. We're going to take 3 short inhales as the arms go above head. And then 3 short exhales as they return to where they started. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Continue on your own. Pumping the belly. Continue going, feeling the belly pumping towards the spine. So you lift the arms up overhead and then back down parallel with the earth. Lift up through the head. Tailbone roots down as the pubic bone curls up towards the belly. Then we're going to shift into inhale and exhale with fluid movements. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. You'll feel this in your shoulders, maybe starting to build up some heat. Going at your own pace. Stopping any time that you need. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, hold at the top. Hold the breath. And then exhale, hands come down, release the breath. Again, sit here with your energy that you are cultivating, that you are releasing. Noticing if possibly you feel a little bit more awake or stimulated. Bring your arms out to the side. Plug your arm bones into the sockets and then extend out through the fingertips. We're going to come back to the first breath of fire here, but with our arms out. Begin when you're ready. Keep going. So feeling the belly again, pumping back towards the spine. Holding the arms up, plugging them in the sockets. Reaching out through the fingertips, noticing if you're lowering, try to keep them parallel with the earth. Extend through the top of the head, stay with the breath. And inhale, arms reach up overhead. Hold at the top. And exhale, release, come down. Palms face up. Breath returns. These are great exercises to do together or in isolation before work, sitting down to do work, or if you're feeling a little bit stressed. So we're going to do one more, and this is going to be to loosen up the spine with our breath. So bring the arms out to goal posts. First finger and thumb touch. This is the Sun Mudra. A mudra is a symbol that you make with your hand. And then on the inhale, we're going to turn to the left. On the exhale, we're going to turn to the right. So the head stays in the same axis as the spine. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going. Again, stopping if you feel lightheaded. Otherwise, see if you can stay with the breath and stay with the movement. Eyes can be closed or staring at one point in front of you, as if a ballerina would do. Come through center, inhale, arms reach up, palms touch. Exhale, hands come down. And then a few more moments to sit here. So this pranayama that we did comes from the Kundalini tradition. And it's not only a way to release stuck energy, you can also think of it as releasing toxins from the body. It's an incredible practice if done on a regular basis, but also very healing if done sporadically. Good. And then we'll come into downward facing dog. Just noting anything that comes up from that practice. Staying away from the label of negative or positive, but just an awareness. Good. And make this an active dog, so bend into one knee. Yeah, that's it. Moving around a little bit. Then walk your hands back towards your feet. In the body today, the theme of this class is small movements that matter. And the small movements we'll find in our body is this idea, so we're in a forward fold, Uttanasana, this idea of your shins engaging towards each other, towards the midline, and your thighs engaging away from each other. So it's fins in, thighs out. So let's play with that a little bit. Bring your palms to the outside of your shins, and then press in, right? So your knees are staying in one spot. You're not actually moving your legs, but energetically feel the shins come towards each other. Then, keeping the knees in their spot, feel the thighs and the sitting bone, your sitting bones, spread apart from each other. So as your shins come in, your thighs pull apart, and maybe you'll find you start to fold a little bit deeper into this forward fold, Uttanasana. Remove the hands and keep the engagement of shins and thighs out. Grab opposite elbows and hang. Inhale, come halfway up. Heart comes forward. You can press the palms into the shins as you keep this shins in, thighs out action. Exhale, come down. 3 more times. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway up. So flat back, heart forward, look forward. Exhale, down. 1 more time. Inhale, come up. Flat back. Head extends towards the front of the mat and fold. Then bring your hands to your hips. Engage the elbows together, and with a straight spine, come to standing. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up, grab the left wrist, and lean over towards the right. Stretching the muscles around the lungs, the intercostals, root down through the left foot. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean over towards the left. Inhale, come up, look up, small little back bend if it feels nice. And then bend the left arm and grab with the right palm the left elbow. So nice tricep here, just tricep stretch here. But then add a side stretch, lean over to the right. Ooh, that's a really good way to get into the side body and the triceps. Use the breath here. Inhale, come up, switch sides. The left hand grabs the right elbow. And then lean over, so it looks like this. Then lean over to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. And then rock back to downward facing dog. Good. Bring the knees as wide as the mat. Big toes touch. Child's pose. Come up onto all fours. Grab your rolled up blanket and place it in between or behind your knees. So this is going to be something really yummy that you can do like after a run or any kind of workout too. If you sit back onto the blanket, it should be smushing down your shins, and it should feel like this really great opening, kind of intense too. So if you feel that intensity, don't back away from it. And then you can move it around to different parts of your shins to really open up the back of your legs. If you have really tight ankles, it can feel really good to come all the way down to the ankles. Just kind of massaging the back of the legs with your towel. Ooh. Definitely a really good one. If you've done any muscle strengthening, I don't know if that's any weight building. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean. Okay, so now actually keep your blanket on the mat. Place it just a little close to the top of the mat, right about here. Rolled up, and then place your hands so your heel comes right to the edge of the blanket in front of it, towards the front of the mat. Okay? Then tuck your toes, come back to downward facing dog. Now what this is doing is this is allowing you, or it's nudging you to lift your forearms slightly, taking the weight out of the wrists and into the ball of the hand, so where the fingers meet the hand. This is really great if you have wrist pain. This is a great reminder of how to come into proper alignment with the hands. So you're pressing more into the L shape of each hand, the finger pads, and kind of the ball of the hand instead of the wrist. Stay here for a few more moments as you engage your shins in, thighs out, noticing if this allows you to get your legs a little bit straighter. Shins in, thighs out. Sitting bones towards the sky. So in this abridged version of down dog with the blanket and the shins in and thighs out, you might feel different muscles turning on. For the rest of class, see if we can remember this feeling. So these little movements make big changes in our poses. Good, and then just bring the blanket off the mat. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, bring the foot forward in between the hands, lower down onto the left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, sweep the right leg up and back. And then exhale, bring it forward for warrior one. Inhale, arms sweep up, left foot at a 45-degree angle. Come onto the inner edge of that left foot, which is normally not what we cue here. We cue the outer edge, but the inner edge allows you to fire up the shin. Feel the left sitting bone rotate out, the right sitting bone rotate in. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep the hands down. Go through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or just straight to down dog. And if you're opting out of down dog today, sit all fours. For those of us who are in down dog, imagine that blanket is there. Lift the forearms. Bring the weight to the finger pads, to the ball of the feet. Second side, left leg up and back. On an inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, sweep it forward, lower down right leg. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, hands come down. Sweep the left leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward for warrior one. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Same thing. Come onto the inner edge of that right foot. So the outer edge of the right foot might even be lifted up. See how that allows you to rotate your thigh forward, your hip forward. Keep that and then come onto the outer edge. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands sweep down. So you can go through your vinyasa, all fours, down dog, wherever you are today. You're in cobra pause here. Bring the neck back, bend the head back. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. We're going to do the same thing on each side again, so you have a better idea where we're going this time. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, bring the foot forward. You can lower down or keep the left leg lifted, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Sweep the right leg back, three-legged dog. And then exhale, bring it forward in between your hands. Reach up, warrior one. Catch your breath. Goal here is to align movement with breath. If you have it, great. If you're not there yet, great. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down. And return to downward facing dog. Lift the forearms, shins in, thighs back. Left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, bring it through. Bring right knee down or keep it up, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Left leg reaches up and back. And exhale, left leg comes forward, warrior one. Now, if you're keeping the movement with your breath, that might mean your breath might not be with my breath, and that's okay. Inhale. And then exhale, hands come down. Step the left leg back. Lower down. Knees, chest, chin. Curl forward for cobra. Let's get everybody into a cobra. Your hands are alongside your ribs. Your fingertips are coming in line with the beginning of your armpits. Curl forward and then splay the elbows out to the side like a chicken. Then belly towards the heart. Lower belly towards the heart. And then allow your heart to sink in between your shoulders. Neck back, head back, and then bring the elbows in line with the body. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And then inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, jump or step to the front of the mat. And try. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, lower. Pause here. Shins in. Thighs out. Feel the sitting bones spread. The thighs pull apart. Energetically. Allow the head to hang. Bring your hands to your hips. Your elbows engaged towards each other. Keep a flat back. Come up to standing. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart, thumb to sternum. If you haven't already, set an intention for this class. Then root down through the left foot. Bring the right leg up. Hug it into your chest. And then wrap the right leg around the left. You can either bring the right toe to the earth or wrap that right foot all the way around. Then bring the right arm underneath the left. Back of the hands touching our palms. This isn't happening for you today. You can also just give yourself a hug. Send the sitting bones back and see if you can figure this one out right now. Shins in, thighs back here. We're all twisted, but you want to try to still feel the shins coming in towards each other and the thighs pulling apart as you bring your elbows towards your knee. Good. Inhale, come up. Unwrap the leg, bring it back into warrior one feet to keep the arms. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, straighten left leg and fold. Parsvottanasana, intense side angle stretch. You want to get the left leg straight. So here, if you need to bring the right foot forward any amount, you can. A kind of tricky transition here. Bend the left knee. Bring the right foot to warrior 2 feet so it's parallel with the back of your mat. And then come up into side angle. You'll have my back view for this one. With the left forearm on the left thigh. The right arm reaches up and over the ear. So pull that right shoulder back to open up the heart So the right shoulder pulls back, and then bring the right arm over the ear. Tuck the left sitting bone under. And then straighten the left leg again, and then just lower into tree pose. The left sitting bone's tucked under. You should have quite a bit amount of space here to straighten that left leg. Good. Bend into the left knee, warrior two. And then cartwheel the hands down, downward facing dog. Shins in, thighs back. Imagine the blanket under your forearms. Inhale, bend the knees. The end of the exhale, jump or step to the front of the mat. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, lower. Root to rise, arms reach up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Second side. So you can bring the hands to hips for balance. Left knee comes up. Bring it in. Now we're going to wrap that left leg all the way around the right. You're going to either double wrap so the foot goes around, or just stabilize that foot on the outside of the shin. Left arm comes under, wrap it around, or give yourself a hug. So the left arm is on the bottom, shins in, thighs out, lower down. Breathing here. And then come up, keep the arms, release the legs, see if you can sweep it back into warrior one, foot, feet. Release the arms as they reach up. Straighten right leg. And exhale, fold. Remember, you can bring that left leg in any amount to keep the right leg straight. So this is Parsvottanasana. We're going to come into Parsvottanasana. Bring the left foot parallel with the back of the mat. Bend the right knee. Right forearm to right thigh, and really tuck that right sitting bone under. So weird. Then left elbow or left shoulder goes back, back, back. Open the heart. Then left arm over left ear. Knee over ankle, if possible. So this opening of the chest also helps you plug that sitting bone in. It's really interesting. As we open up the top body, we can better align the bottom body. Then straighten right leg, Trikonasana. Inhale into warrior two. And then exhale, hands frame the right foot. You can go through a vinyasa or any of the options. Child's pose, down dog, all fours. And just breathe here. I was doing a yoga class with my mom the other day, and it really made me realize, hi Luna, it made me realize how the more you do yoga, the more that you learn, the more that you're able to make it your own practice, right? So at first you're just trying your best to do everything the way the instructor says, and then as you learn more, you're able to adapt more. It's really a fun process. And then inhale, bend the knees, and the exhale, look forward. Inhale, halfway up, exhale, lower. And then bend the knees, sit back, shins in, thighs out, and inhale, come up into chair pose. Now we're going to do a little flow here. We're going to do it a couple times so you'll get the gist of it. So inhale, come up onto your tippy toes, straighten the legs and the arms back. Inhale here. And then exhale, send the left foot back into warrior one. Inhale as the arms reach up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. And inhale, come up into warrior three, standing on the right leg. Inhale, chair pose. So that's one side. Second side. Inhale, fountain pose. Exhale, right leg back, warrior one. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, pivot heel towards sky. I forgot that the last time. Swing the arms back. Inhale, warrior three. Few breaths here, find your balance. And then coming back into chair. So we'll do that again a little slowly. Inhale, fountain. Exhale, left leg back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, pivot left heel towards sky, arms reach back. Inhale, slide forward onto right leg. And then exhale, chair pose. Inhale, fountain. Right leg goes back this time. Exhale, right leg back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right heel towards the sky, arms reach back. Inhale, warrior three, whoa. Exhale, chair pose, nice job. Good, one more time each side. Maybe a little bit faster. Inhale. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, arms reach back. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, chair. Inhale, fountain. Exhale, warrior one legs. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, sweep the arms back, pivot heel. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, I lost a breath in there somehow. And then chair pose. And then Uttanasana. Woo! Lower back workout. Let it go. Good. Step back into downward facing dog. And then lower down onto your shins, legs together. Child's pose with legs together, arms reach back. Shoulders fall down towards the earth. All right. Come back to downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up and back. Bend the knees, stack the hips. You can stay here or flip it over for wild thing. And then keep the right leg lifted, three-legged dog. Bring it through, warrior two. Good. Bring the left hand to the left hip. We're going to come into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So you're going to reach out to the outer right edge of the mat. And if you're at the top of the mat, your hand's going to come off the mat. Left leg in line with your torso. Reach the hand up. If you have a block, you can always come up onto that block as well. And the ideal pose is what I'm doing right now, where my leg is in line with my torso. When you're down like this, it doesn't allow you to get it in line. Wherever you are though. Bend the knee, the left knee, reach back. Maybe grab the outer edge of that foot and then open up the quad. Release that leg. Standing split so your hips come back to parallel. And then reach it back. Coming back into downward facing dog. Shins in, thighs out, forearms lifted. Second side, left leg up and back, bend the knee, step the hips. Maybe stay here. I just barely made it with my wall. Three-legged dog. Bring it through, warrior two. I'm sweating, y'all. All right, Ardha Chandrasana, right hand to the hip. And then bring it forward. Left hand to the outer edge of that mat. And if you're curious where the next step of this pose goes, you can begin to lift up the left hand and bring it to your heart. You can reach back and grab that foot for a quad stretch, or just stay with trying to find the balance. Three, Ardha Chandrasana. And then coming back into standing splits. Good. Back. Down dog. You can go through a vinyasa. Take it or leave it. It's our last one. And then drop through to a seated position. Come to the left leg comes in, the right leg goes out. Root down through the right thigh, the right shin. And then bring your right hand to the left knee. And then knee into hand, hand into knee. Allow that to twist you to the left. As you bring the left arm up and over towards the right toes. Pretty intense side body stretch going on here. And maybe you can reach those toes. Good. Now come up in your left hand to the outer edge of the left mat. You're going to root down through the right knee. Come into the inside of the right foot for fallen star. A lot more directions I gave than necessary, probably. Could also just come up onto the left knee. Come down and switch sides. Left leg out, right knee in. Left down to right knee and twist. And reach the right arm up and over towards the left toes. And cat is looking longingly at my hand. Hey, Luna. And breathe. And then fallen star on this side. Right hand comes up, push up onto the right knee. A lot easier description as you reach up. And then come back down. Swing your legs forward. Come on to your back. And prepare for bridge pose. Lifting up through the hips and release the fingers or grab the outer edge of the mat. Press down through the top of the head and keep space between the chin and the chest. Lower down, swing the knees side to side. Left to right. So releases our lower back to prevent injury. And then one more bridge pose, lift up. When you come out of bridge pose, make sure that you lower down leading from the sitting bones and not vertebrae by vertebrae, because this undoes all of the strength that we've built in the lower back if you come down vertebrae by vertebrae. So release the hands, come down from the sitting bones so that you keep that natural curve of the lumbar spine, almost like a little gopher could run underneath your back. All right, figure 4, left knee to left thigh, curl toes towards left knee, and then interlace fingers behind the thigh. Your right knee pulls towards the body as the left knee pushes away. Breathing here. And then lower down. Switch sides. The right ankle towards the left thigh. Curl toes, come up. Lower down onto that left foot. Both feet come down. Sway the legs left to right again. Then bring the knees into the chest. You can stay here, come into happy baby by grabbing the outer edges of the feet. Tailbone down towards the earth. Maybe play with stretching one leg and then the other. Okay. Then bring the bottoms of the feet to touch, the knees splay out to side. Supta Baddha Konasana. And then bring the left hand to the heart, the right hand to the belly. Connecting our two brains. The intelligence in our gut with the intelligence in our heart. It's the reason that we say go with your gut. Allowing the breath to slow down. Your mind starts to wander. Label it as thinking or planning, daydreaming, and then just come back to the breath. And we'll transition into Shavasana, our final relaxation pose. Legs come straight. And if you want to stay in the Baddha Konasana, you can. Arms reach up, or arms reach out to the side, not up. Palms up. And breathing from the base of our pelvis all the way to the top of our head. Imagining this white channel of light. Relax the jaw and the forehead, and the shoulders, the thighs and the shins, which did so much work today. Let them relax. No, bring us out of our Shavasana right at the hour. Allow your breath to drift away. Slowly bring movement back to your fingers and your toes. Allow your head to sway side to side. Reach your arms overhead like you're waking up in the morning. Rolling over onto the right side. Resting here for a moment. Taking your time. And root down through the opposite hand. Come up to seated. Eyes closed or a gentle gaze. Bring the hands to heart. Like to honor the ancient cultures and traditions that have brought this practice here to us today. We'll end this class with one round of Om, followed by 2 rounds of Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Inhale for a clearing breath. And exhale. Inhale for Om. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Gently flutter your eyes open. Thank you so much for sharing this class with me. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. Thanks, guys.